can tell by the title of this video, today I'm going to be filming a full face of $1 products. All of these products here are from Shop Miss A and they are $1. So I'm going to go ahead and start out and put my hair up, and I say this in all my videos. If you hear weird noises, that is my dog. She's always in here while I'm filming. So this is what I'm going to start out doing first. So I got the Flawless Perfect Finish Foundation, and this is from Shop Miss A, and I think it's by the brand Sante. So these are like little droppers, and they remind me just like 100% of the NYX Total Drop dropper foundation. So yeah, I'm just going to put this on my face. It might be probably 100% too dark for me, and I don't see how this is going to drop. Oh, it's like, okay, so it's really thick. A really thick foundation. So I'm just gonna kind of rub it on my face a little bit. And then I'm gonna go in with my little foundation brush and spread it around. You can see how it looks a little bit too dark for me, not too crazy unless it oxidizes. I'm gonna go ahead and rub it across the eyelids as well. Get that out of the way. All right, so now I'm gonna go with my beauty sponge, and we're just gonna start blending this out and see how this looks. Okay, so far it's actually got a really nice coverage to it. It's kind of throwing me off a little bit because it is a little too orange for my face, but like it doesn't look bad. It's got a nice coverage. I have a bunch of glitter on my face from a video I just filmed, and I can't get it off my face. But like, so far that is looking pretty good. Like, it's dewy. Dang. And it doesn't dry fast either. I've had it on my face for a good amount of time and it hasn't like dried down. It's still blending out really easily. Okay, so far for a $1 foundation, this is looking really nice. It is too dark for my skin, so I did blend it down my neck a little bit. I believe there was a lighter shade. I just believe they were sold out of it, so I was just like, you know, whatever. I can't remember. But yeah, $1, it looks pretty darn good. I might mix this into like a little bit of a lighter foundation and wear this like pretty often, or go back and repurchase the lightest color because this is looking pretty good. All right, so now for concealer. This is the Starry concealer, and it does come with this little puff thing. So this is like a creamy concealer. I'm more into like liquidy concealers, but I've been wanting to film this video forever, and they're always sold out of the one concealer that I want to use, and I can never complete this video. So this time when I decided to buy everything and just buy concealer, they were out of eyeshadows and I couldn't find any, so it was just a struggle. So I'm going to go in with this flat brush, and we're going to pick up this concealer, and I'm going to place this under my eyes and just kind of see how it works. It is lighter than I thought. It's lighter than the foundation at least. And it's not super thick, so hopefully it'll blend out nicely, because I don't really use these kind of concealers that much. I normally don't like them. Just kind of, I'm going to put it under the eyes first, and if I think the rest of my face needs it, I'll go under. Start blending this out. Okay, so it wasn't super easy to blend it out, but it wasn't that hard either. And it actually like looks pretty good. Now it is a completely different color than like the rest of my face, so I'm sure you guys can tell. It is a lot lighter than the actual foundation. So I'm going to go in with it. Take it down the nose, on the forehead, and on the chin, so we can kind of even the color out. And I'm going to take it a little bit lower too, because I can see a color difference and I don't want to look too crazy. So I'm going to take it on the sides. It's got a nice coverage to it, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it actually looks pretty good with the coverage. So I kind of want to like use it again on a different foundation that matches it more, because it doesn't look too bad, honestly. Okay, so it actually doesn't look that bad. As I'm looking in the viewfinder, it does look a little bit darker under the eyes than it does on the rest of the face, and than it does in my mirror. But honestly, it doesn't look too bad. I forgot a setting powder, so I'm just gonna use my own and set my eyes, of course, and my under eyes. Alright, so now we're gonna go into blush. This is the Malibu, like, how do you say that? Malibu Blitz, and it's beautiful. It's rose, and it's falling out, so forgive me if I don't show you guys too much, but it is a rose, and it's just item 12606, number 4. So I think it was the blush color number 4. And I'm just gonna take my blush brush, go in, and let's see if it's really pigmented at first. I feel like it has a sheen to it, so it's not super pigmented. I'm just gonna put this on the cheeks. Yeah, it does have like a little sheen to it. I like blushes with like a little bit of shine to them. Blend that out. And that blended pretty nicely. It actually looks really good. I think I would prefer it in like a shade lighter for my skin, but it looks pretty good. I'm just gonna go over the sponge a little bit and blend it out. All right, so now I'm gonna go into the Malibu Glitz bronzer, if I can open it up, because this one's a pain in the ass. And I'm just gonna go in with my bronzing brush, and it looks like this, and it has flowers in it as well. It does look a little bit darker and really pigmented. There's no powder kickoff, so let's see how that goes. Oh, that's not too bad. Ooh, that's a really nice color. And that blended really nicely. I'm gonna go in again. Bronze up some more. Dang. Okay. I'm really liking that blush. It has like a little sheen to it. And the bronzer looks really, really nice with it. I was wondering if this would be patchy, but it's really not. It's like blending out really, really nicely. Like for $1. Holy crap. Okay. Whoa. As I'm looking in the viewfinder, it's way too dark for my skin. At first, like in my mirror, because of lights on it, it wasn't looking too dark, but like now that I'm looking at it, it's too dark. But even though it's too dark, it's still blending out really nicely. I just need to go a little bit more light-handed. Okay, so let's see. I feel like this face is darker than this side. I don't know why, but I'm gonna go over it with the sponge just a little bit to kind of dilute it. But even though it is darker and I needed to go light-handed with it, it looks really, really nice. Like the color is really, really nice, and it's really pretty. And I'm really, really liking this blush. This blush has like a sheen to it, so it's really nice. And this foundation is, ooh, this might be like a new favorite foundation of mine. All right, so now for highlighter, I'm gonna go in with this Sante Pro Glow highlighter. Again, all of these are from Shop Miss A, but they have other brands on there as well. So I'm gonna go in with it. It looks like this. Kind of hard to see it on camera, but I'm gonna go in. We're gonna see. I feel like it's not showing up on the brush. We're gonna see how it looks. Okay. Okay, that actually looks really, really nice. At first I was thinking it wasn't showing up on the brush, but it looks really, really nice. And it's kind of like melting into the skin. It's not looking too patchy either. I'm just gonna take on the other side, pretty much down my entire face. Okay, wow. This highlighter looks bomb. I think it might be a little too dark for me with a foundation that matches my skin, but I feel like I'm still gonna use it anyways because it looks really, really good. Look at that nose highlight. Holy crap. $1, guys. This so far is going really, really good. I'm trying not to jinx it because I want it to keep going good, but I'm like really happy because dang. Okay. All right, so now for the brows, I'm gonna try to stay in focus as much as I can, or in frame. So I got the Shop AOA Wonder Brow Tinted Brow Pomade. It's really tiny, and it looks like this. So I'm gonna go in with the brush I always use, and we're gonna start doing the brows. Okay, so far as I'm dipping into it, it's pretty thick. So I'm gonna wipe it off a little bit. Alright, so here are the brows. Honestly, I don't think the product worked that bad. I think they're better for like more natural kind of style, as it was a very light-handed product. I think I would really like it more in just like one shade darker, just because I can see my darker eyebrow hairs peeking through. But I feel like looks pretty good. Alright, so far this is going pretty good. So now time for eyeshadow. I don't really know what kind of look I'm gonna do, but I bought a couple eyeshadow items. So I bought this, which is the Starry Eyeshadow little palette. Honestly, I thought it was gonna be a little bit bigger than this, but it's really tiny. I think I'll just mostly use this pink shade, maybe a little bit of black. They had a bunch of eyeshadow palettes on there that looked really good, and I really wanted to try, but they were all sold out, so kind of had to deal with what I got. So we got this, and then I got this, which is the Miss Corina Diamond Eyeliner. So we have this. And then of course we have this little palette, which is like these little glitters. I don't know how they work, but we'll see. They look really pretty. And then I got a mascara. This is the Starry Mascara. And it looks pretty cute. Alright, so I'm going to go in with this blending brush, and I'm going to go into this palette. I'm going to go into this little pink shade right here. It is hard to get into, but we're just going to take this. And I'm going to start out using this on this eye. Yeah, I'm going to start on this eye. We're going to start blending this in the crease. I'm actually going to blend it on both, but I'm going to do 2 different eye looks so I can try 2 different like forms of style out, if that makes any sense. So we're going to do this and just blend it. So far, this is actually really good. Looking pretty nice. I'm not mad at it. And I'm going to blend this on this eye. This is blending pretty nicely. It is really tiny, so if they made a bigger palette, I wouldn't be mad. So far, no fallout, which is always a plus. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with this brush, and I'm going to go into this little kind of a red pinky shade right here, and I'm going to go onto this eye now. Not too pigmented, but it's actually so far looking really nice. It's a nice color. I actually like that. Alright, and now I'm just going to go into the first brush and just kind of blend through. And my dog is sitting here licking herself or licking something, so she's making a bunch of weird noises. So just ignore her. And I'm going to go back into that second brush, and I'm wiping it off of my pants. And I'm going to go in with this teal color, and I'm going to go onto the other eye and kind of just basically do the same thing. This color is kind of patchy, and I see it starting to blend weird already, and it's very sheer. Okay, I'm going to go into the next blue right there and kind of mix it into it. I'm actually not too mad at these eyeshadows because they're looking pretty decent for $1. Then I'm going to go into the first brush and go into the first color and just kind of help blend the top out. And I'm starting to get fallout now, so I'm going to take my brush, kind of wipe through, and put some foundation over it. Alright, so now I'm going to go same into that, and I'm going to go into the dark blue color, tap it off, and I'm going to kind of deepen the out part. Alright, so now I'm just going to go into this little glittery palette. This is the LOL Glitter Eye Cream, and I'm just going to take a flat brush, and I'm going to go into the silver color, and so far so good. I'm picking this up. I don't see it underneath like disappearing and turning clear yet. And I'm going to put the silver on the eyelid. Ooh, that looks really good. So far, this is looking really nice. It looks like I just put like chunks of glitter on my eye. And it's not sticky. It's not transferring yet. I haven't really opened my eyes that much, but it's looking, that looks pretty darn good. And I still have like glitter in here, like it's not like hitting pan really quickly. So I just wiped off this brush, and I'm going to go into the black color in the eyeshadow palette we were using first. Just kind of help deepen out the outer part. And then I'm gonna wipe it off again on my pants. I'm just using the same brush, you know, because why not? And I'm gonna go into the first and second color we were using originally, the two like pinky colors. And I'm just gonna go ahead and rub this under my eyes. All right, so now I'm going on with the same brush we're using, the flat one, and I'm gonna go into this little bluey color right here. And I'm gonna do the same thing on the other eye, just with a different color, of course. Okay, this glitter in the middle that I'm using, I can see it starting to hit pan a little bit to the clear underneath part, but it's not too bad. It's not looking as good as the first glitters. The silver looks really, really good on the eye, but I do see that it's like it's not wanting to stick in this middle part right here, so that's kind of annoying. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of trying to place this on it because it's not wanting to stick there. All right, now I'm gonna go into that brush, kind of wipe it off, get the pink off of it, and go into the first teal color we were using and just rub it under the eyes. All right, so now I'm going back into that highlighter we were using, and I'm gonna put, with a pencil brush, put it on the inner corner. It's not really showing up on the inner corner, but, and then on the brow bone as well. And I forgot, but I'm gonna take this brush again and go into the dark blue color and just kind of place it on the outer part. And I'm gonna take a little bit of the black as well. Okay, so far this eye looks really good. This one looks like crap, but I do see the glitter on the silver one starting to kind of separate a little bit as well. So what I would do is, if you use these glitters, I would put a matte shadow underneath and just layer these on top, because with just a plain bare eye, you kind of can see it peek through. But it's not too bad. This eye feels good. This one feels really, really sticky and really, really heavy on the eye, but it doesn't look too bad. All right, so now I'm gonna start out with the diamond eyeliner, and I'm gonna go in with this on this eye, and I'm just gonna draw a wing and get really close to my mirror, of course. I'm gonna draw a wing and see how this works. Okay, so this actually works really, really good. It's super pigmented. It has a nice glitter like sheen to it. I'm probably gonna use this again because I actually really like this. This went on really, really easily, and it's way more pigmented than I was expecting. All right, so now I'm gonna go in with this black liner. This is, actually, oh, it's a pencil and liquid liner. Okay. So it has a pencil on this side. So I'm just gonna go ahead and fill in my waterline with this. Okay, so that black liner worked way better in my waterline than like most of my eyeliners for the waterline. That's $1. I'm probably gonna use that a lot more. So the liquid eyeliner is actually like, it has a point to it, kind of like a paintbrush, but it's hard. So this paintbrush little design doesn't bend. It's kind of like a marker in a liquid eyeliner. I don't know. We're gonna see how it works. I'm just gonna start drawing it on my eye. Okay, so for $1, this is actually a lot better than a lot of my eyeliners. The pigmentation on it is really, really good. The only thing I have a problem with is the actual brush itself. It's kind of nice and it's kind of bad in a way. It's kind of nice because it gives you like a nice like straight line, but like on difficult parts like the outer wing area, you can't really, you don't have like a bend to kind of help get it straight. So that was kind of hard because the brush is kind of like a marker in a liquid form, if that makes any sense. But yeah, I'm not too mad at it. It looks pretty decent. I'll probably use it a couple more times. All right, so now for mascara, I'm gonna use the Starry mascara. It looks like this, and again, all of these products are $1. So the wand looks like this. It doesn't look like it has that much product on it, but we're gonna see. I'm gonna put this on my top and bottom lashes. Okay, so for the top lashes, I really didn't like it as it's giving like a spidery effect to them. But for the bottom lashes, it actually looked pretty good. I feel like this would be better if it had more product in it, but it's really, really dry, so it's kind of hard to use it. But I'm not too mad at it. All right, so now time for liquid lipstick. This is the AOA Studio Wonder Matte Liquid Lipstick. Looks like this. Very pretty color. So I'm just gonna see how this works on the lips. Okay, so far for $1, I am not mad at this. It kind of has like a berry, like tasty smell kind of thing. The color is really, really beautiful. I actually really like this color. I feel like you did kind of need to go over it like with more than one layer, but I feel like that was a problem because the stopper in here really takes off a lot of product. So the brush didn't really capture a lot of product on it, but I mean, for $1, I am not mad at all. This looks pretty good. It doesn't feel too drying yet. I still see that it is still drying, but it doesn't feel super drying, cracking, or hard yet. All right, so now I'm just gonna go on and review everything one by one. So the first thing I wanna say, this foundation is really, really good. It looks so good on my skin. Like, this might be like a new favorite formula, honestly, for like $1. This is pretty bomb. I'm really liking it on my skin. Of course, I haven't worn it throughout the day, so I don't know if it stays looking this good, but like, for $1, this looks pretty good. Okay, so for the concealer, honestly, this was a really, really nice formula. It wasn't too easy to blend out, but it wasn't too hard either. I feel like this concealer actually worked really, really good. It's, I don't know, it looks pretty good under the eyes. For the blush, I absolutely love this blush. It gives a nice sheen. Of course, I have highlighter on my face now over on top of it, but it gave a nice sheen, like kind of like a glow to the blush on the skin. And I don't know, I just really, really liked it. I think I would like it in a lighter color better, but looks pretty good to me. And so for the bronzer looks really nice. I really like this. This color is really nice. At first I did go in too harsh with it because I am really fair skin, but like now it doesn't look too bad. It looks really, really nice. I'm gonna use this again. I'm probably gonna use all this stuff again. For the highlighter, so as like an inner corner highlight, it didn't really pop or look too good, but on the cheeks it looks really, really nice. It's so pretty, like a really beautiful color actually. And so like as a face highlighter, I really, really like it. All right, so for this, I used pretty much, yeah, I used every single color in here. I actually really liked all of these. They worked really, really good. I think the two blues up here could be a little bit more pigmented, but I mean, it was $1. I can't be too mad at it. I really liked how they looked on this eye. All right, so for this little palette right here, this glitter palette, alright, so for this little glitter palette right here, the glitters in it look beautiful. I do, as I'm looking at it, they do have different textures of glitter. So some are really thin, some are thick. I would have liked to use maybe this middle one right here, thicker. At first, this silver looked really, really good on the eye, but like, I don't know if you guys can even see. It's got like an oil to it, and it needs to be set. Like, maybe if I use like a silver shadow on top of it or underneath it, wouldn't be so bad. But it is splitting, it is like separating, and I can see pretty much my entire eyelid now. It looks not good. So I don't think this is something I'll use again. I might, just because I really want to play with this one right here because it's got like really thick glitter. So I might use this for like a Barbie look or something. But $1, it's good for like kids or something, but it is really, and it's starting to get down on my eyeliner and like get all oily, and it's just not good. Alright, so for the mascara, my lashes don't look too bad, but at the top they are pretty spidery. At the bottom, this did work really good. I feel like this would be a way better mascara if it had more formula in it, because it was really, really dry and it was hard to pick up product. I had to go into it about 4 times, so not my favorite. Alright, so for the little brow product, I'm not mad at it. I think it's pretty nice for like a simple brow look. It's not too bold, not too dramatic. I think it looks pretty nice. I think it is a little too light for me personally. I need like a darker one just because my eyebrow hairs are darker, even though I'm bleach blonde. But yeah, yeah, I'd probably use this again. I'm not mad at it. All right, so for the pencil side of the eyeliner, that was really, really good. It went in so easily in the waterline. I did not expect that. It went way better than a lot of my high-end eyeliners do, so I'm definitely using this again. The liquid was not too bad. It is starting to mess up because of the glitter oils are falling down on it, but it wasn't too bad. Good product. I feel like I like the idea of the brush being harder and not being able to bend, but it also was a little tricky to use. So I don't know. I have to test it out more, especially with a eyeshadow that isn't leaking down onto it and making it melt off my face. Now for this diamond eyeliner, honestly, I might go back on there and buy like every color of these because this is so pigmented. Like, I don't know if you guys can even see, but it is so bright and pigmented, really glittery, really pretty. So I'm definitely gonna incorporate this in more looks and probably purchase more of these. For the liquid lipstick, it is dried down now. It's really, really thin. It doesn't feel thick on the lips. It doesn't feel cracking. A lot of matte liquid lipsticks do crack on me, and my lips are really, really dry today. So like for the thinness of this, and like the color is really pretty. I of course don't know how it wears throughout the day, but it's pretty nice. It's kiss proof. Really thin. I don't even feel like I have lipstick on, so I am definitely gonna be using this more as well. Alright, so yeah, this is the completed look using all products that cost $1, guys. Actually, like for the eye look, I'm not too happy about like the glitters that I put on. I feel like they did kind of ruin it a little bit, but like the rest of the face, I really, really like. I really like this foundation. Like, I might just wear this even though it's too dark for me, just so I can wear it by itself. Like, it doesn't look too dark for me on camera, but I can tell that it is too dark for me. But yeah, I really like the foundation. I really like the bronzer, the blush, the highlighter, all the stuff I just listed. I'm really, really liking this. I think the only thing I'm not liking is the glitter on the eyelids. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I will see you guys in my next video. Comment down below what you would like to see me do next, what kind of video, what kind of review, all that. And all of these products are from Shop Miss A, and I will leave their information down below. Bye guys.